Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Isn't this a great venue? Yes. Really something. We're going to hear a little bit about that from the Tustin Marketplace in a few minutes, but at this time, I would like to have our guest of honor, our two-term mayor, a great fisherman, and a fellow USC Trojan, the Honorable Mayor Al Murray. Please come up here.
Thank you very much, Dan, and welcome everybody. It's just a thrill to see everybody here this evening. So many people to thank, particularly Irvine Company, for making this happen. So without further ado, we're going to start our program this evening, and we're going to start by having the invocation by Mr. Al Underling.
If anybody in the back can't hear me, please raise your hand. Okay, I guess you can all hear me. Anyway, Father God, we just thank you for this beautiful day and these beautiful people and this beautiful place. We thank the Irvine Company, of course, for their part here. But we're praying here today about the people like Al here, fantastic mayor. Be with him, guide him, and use him. And the council, all of them that are here and the rest that are not, Lord, just guide them. And we thank you, our fantastic police department. We just thank you for all the others that take an active part here, city manager and all the rest, Lord. Don't want to forget anybody, you won't forget them, and even if I do. And we just thank you for this day, this occasion, and this grand place that we're meeting in. And Lord, most of all, we thank you for Jesus Christ, because without him, we would not be spending an eternity in a very good place. Thank you, Lord, in Christ's name. Amen.
And at this time, I'd like to have our Orange County Fire Authority Division Chief, Chris Conception, come to the podium.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great privilege to be able to introduce some great folks from the Orange County Fire Department. Just let you know the pipes and drums are a great tradition in the fire service. And so here to perform for you today are the Orange County Fire Authority Pipes and Drums.
Ready? And 1, 2.
firefighters get all the coolest stuff. Mr. Mayor, can I get a pipe and drum corps, please? Great job, Chris. Awesome. Before we get started, I just want to, it's a good reminder for all of us that many men and women over time wearing this uniform and the uniform of the military have given their lives for the freedoms and the liberties that all of us enjoy. So just remember that as we present the colors today with the Tustin Police Department Honor Guard, and then we pledge allegiance to the flag. So I'd like to present to you the Tustin Police Department Honor Guard. Please stand.
Detail. Hope. Left. Face.
Please join me as we pledge allegiance to the flag of the greatest country in the world. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much.
Face. Forward. March.
Okay. Again, thanks to all of our great folks working in public safety. We appreciate you being here today. And now I'm going to turn it back over to our fine Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Dan Translendental. Thank you.
Thank you, Al. Thank you. Okay, we have a series of announcements and some thank yous. I'd like to start off by thanking our event sponsors. At the gold level, Standard Pacific Homes. Silver sponsors, Anderson Pina Partners, Hunsaker and Associates, Placeworks, Regency Centers, Southern California Edison, Southern California Gas Company, Woodruff, Spradlin, and Smart. At the bronze level, CR&R, Doctors Ambulance Service, Griffin Structures, Irvine Property Management, Marriott Hotels, and RBF Consulting. Round of applause for our sponsors. We thank the sponsors so much for, actually, I apologize, I have some more sponsors. We have the catering sponsors, Wilcox Manor, Tustin Ranch Golf Club, Zito's Bar and Grill, Kitajima, Sushi and Thai. Our venue sponsors, the Irvine Company, The Marketplace. Our program sponsor is Orange County Transportation Authority. And finally, our flower sponsor, Growers Direct Flowers. Another round of applause. We have had so many sponsors at this event that it just goes on for a couple pages. And hopefully you notice on the way in the banners that is honoring and giving thanks to our and gratitude for all of these sponsors for this fine event. I'd like to ask our board of directors for the chamber to please stand and acknowledge their presence. Board members. I'd also like to have Juanita Jaros and Lisa Gross, our sales member services associate and our office manager, to acknowledge their presence by standing. They're actually working doing what they do so well. Council members, if I could ask you to stand and acknowledge your presence, if possible, if we can hold applause towards the end. Mayor Pro Tem Chuck Puckett, Council Member John Nielsen, Council Member Becky Gomez, and Council Member Dr. Alan Bernstein. Round of applause. And let's not forget our dignitaries, our other public officials. Chris Palmer of Congressman John Campbell's office. If you could stand. Ben Rainiak of Senator Mimi Walters' office, who is joined by Martin Payne and Navraj Kalar. Joe Sturgis of Assemblyman Don Wagner's office. And Martin Gardner with Orange County Supervisor Todd Spitzer's office. And with the Board of Education for the Tustin Unified School District, we have James Laird, Francine Cinto, Lynn Davis, and Jonathan Abelov. And with Tustin Unified School District, the Superintendent, Dr. Gregory Franklin. And of course, let's not forget, although he was just up here, Chris Concepcion, Division Chief of the Orange County Fire Authority. Now, I always ask this at the breakfast and whatnot, did I forget anybody? Okay. We're going to continue on with a brief talk about the year in review for the Tustin Chamber. As a member of the Tustin Chamber of Commerce, I'm very grateful and proud to be part of what is such a tremendous time for the city of Tustin and its chamber. With all the development within the city, Tustin continues to be one of the most exciting cities in Orange County, and that makes it a great place to live and to do business. Our fiscal year for 2014 has been a very good year for the chamber. We've seen improvements in virtually all areas of our operations. At the beginning of our fiscal year, we had several goals, but our priorities were to strengthen our events calendar, grow membership, and increase the value of the proposition of the membership. We've had notable success on all these fronts, contributed mostly by the improvements in the economy, our teamwork with the city, and a stronger overall membership. I can remember a few years ago when I joined the chamber, how difficult times were at that time. The economy was in a major slump, the stock market was at a low, unemployment was at a high. Businesses were conserving cash, and quite frankly, chambership dues was not necessarily a priority. But today, the chamber is in a very healthy state. We got through those tough times with a lot of dedication and persistence. The economy has improved, and we have emerged a stronger, more agile organization. Starting with last September, as far as our events are concerned, the chamber has successfully resurrected our annual golf tournament, an event that had not been held in 4 years. We had over 80 participants, and the event was the most successful chamber event in recent years, and it allowed us to donate some funds to the Tustin Community Foundation. Then on March 16th, the chamber held its third annual Leprechaun Leap 5K race, a race that had nearly 1,400 participants, about twice that of last year. And these participants ran a half-mile lap inside the hangar, and again, we raised funds and we were able to donate to TCF. We're very thankful to the city for collaborating with us on that event. We hope to establish those two events, the golf tournament and the Leprechaun Leap, as two regular citywide calendar events. Last Sunday at the Chili Cook-Off, the chamber hosted a hospitality suite where we cultivated relationships and we garnered about 30 new member prospects. Hopefully this new format is something of the future where we emphasize networking and social camaraderie. Our last event of the fiscal year is coming up on June 27th, and it promises to be an outstanding one. Our annual gala dinner and award ceremony, chaired by Irene Jones and Elise Perkins. It's one of the most well-run events that I've been a part of, to be honest. The gala will highlight our traditional award ceremony for the Tustin Businesses of the Year. Afterwards, we'll be celebrating at the end of our fiscal year with the induction of our new board by featuring a band, having a live DJ. It's going to be a lot of fun. We hope that you'll all be there. Growing membership was the goal, and we did just that. Membership is up 28% from the start of the year. Pillar membership has more than doubled from 9 to 20. And we're seeing membership involvement today at all levels, from pillars to board members to ambassadors to our general membership. Strengthening our events calendar and promoting business development networking has had a very positive impact on our value proposition. We've had enhancements to our monthly breakfasts by not only offering presentations from our esteemed public officials, but also by identifying new hot business topics that are relevant to our members. Our Business and Economic Development Committee, headed up by Vice Chairman John Kimbrell, has become very relevant, evidenced by regular attendance by several members of the city's departments in Parks and Rec, Community Development, the Redevelopment Agency, and local developers. In 2014, we hired a new office manager, Juanita Jaros, and she's done an outstanding job for us. We also underwent some enhancements to our board of directors and our ambassador programs. Over the last few years, our board has steadily improved and presently includes a very diverse group of professionals, ranging from an attorney, 2 CPAs, a reverend, city and school officials, real estate professionals, and several highly successful business owners. Our ambassador program has also grown to a team of 14 very hardworking and professional, dedicated individuals. On the financial front, we have seen improvements all around. In 2014, our overall revenues are up 29% over the year. Membership revenues are up 21%. Event revenues have increased 46%. And though we don't track sponsorship revenues, that is one of the most exciting areas for the Chamber. For example, today's event has over 20 cash and in-kind sponsors. Our cash position has improved, enabling us to lower our outstanding debt by 64% from the beginning of the year. It's quite an achievement for us. The outlook for the Chamber is bright. Our plans throughout the remainder of 2014 are to engage our members and the community in activities that will inspire and produce economic growth and an improved quality of life for the city's citizens and businesses in Tustin. The Chamber will continue with the execution of a strategy to increase revenues for the city throughout the development of a visitors bureau and a marketing plan in establishing Tustin as a true destination to conduct business. I encourage and welcome all those who do business in Tustin to join us at the Chamber as we unite to contribute to a greater Tustin with benefits to all those who live, shop, work, and travel here. When businesses come to Tustin, we would want the Chamber to be one of their first stops. Our relationships with the city and legislative officials run deep, and our relevancy within the community is profound. We will strive to continue to strengthen our ties with the city through our BEDC committee and through our support of the city and its goals to promote business, commerce, and community development. As we near the close of fiscal year 2014, I am very excited to be able to turn the chairmanship over to John Kimbrell. Very excited, John. I am very confident that John and the new board he has assembled are very well positioned to bring further success to the Chamber and the city well into the future. I hope that you will join me in welcoming our new board at the end of this month at our annual gala event. Finally, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to serve as your chairman for the past year. It has been quite an experience. God bless America, and God bless the city of Tustin. Thank you. Next up, we would like to have Carol Reedy with the Marketplace come up and talk about the new facility. Carol, please.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming this evening to our new community center at the Marketplace. We are pleased to host the Tustin Chamber of Commerce and the City of Tustin State of the City Address. I want to acknowledge our Irvine Company Development Department as well as our Marketplace Operations team for an outstanding job in completing this beautiful community center on time for this special event this evening. We're thrilled that our partnership with the City of Tustin has enabled us to develop a lovely community center to service the city as well as the surrounding community. This community center will be available after July 1st when our management office relocates on the second floor here. We look forward to your calls to reserve this facility for your event. Please take time this evening to tour this facility, and if there's any questions we can answer, please come and see us. So thank you and enjoy your evening.
Thank you, Carol. Okay, I think this is the time you've all been waiting for. I can have the Honorable Mayor Al Murray come back up in here and join us and continue the program.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and again, thank you all for being here. This is just a really, really great thing to see all members of the various facets of our community out here today to kind of get a snapshot of what we've been doing. Today marks the 19th year our city has presented the State of the City Address. And each year, we try to reflect on the city's accomplishments from the recent past and review plans for our future. But before I get started, I'd like to again acknowledge the incredible work that has been done by my colleagues on the council. Mayor Pro Tem Chuck Puckett, Council Member John Nielsen, Council Member Becky Gomez, and Council Member Alan Bernstein. What we have here today and what we've accomplished through the year couldn't have been done without their help. So let's give them another round of applause. Another thing, honoring our past and cherishing the future, we can't forget our former council members and mayors. They like to refer to themselves, and I get a kick out of this, as old wood. But I refer to them as Tustin's great forefathers. And we're honored this evening to have a few of them here tonight. The Honorable Doug Davert had to leave a little bit early to get with his family to do a kids event. So Mr. Doug Davert was here, and I just want to acknowledge his presence. The Honorable Jerry Amati, could you stand up, Jerry? And the Honorable Mr. Jim Palmer. Jim? Well, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and you know how we politicians like to talk an awful lot. So rather than do a lot of talking, I will have some remarks afterwards. I'd like to begin with a short video which I think highlights what we've done and gives a snapshot of where Tustin is going. So with that, can we start our video?
Hey, Mr. Mayor, how are you?
Good.
Big fishing trip tomorrow, huh?
Can't wait.
All right, catch one.
Good morning, Mayor.
Morning, Katrina.
Ready for your fishing trip?
Really looking forward to it.
Good morning, Mr. Mayor. I heard tomorrow's a big day.
I can't wait.
Hi, Mr. Mayor. You all ready for your big trip?
I can't wait.
I hope you catch some trout.
I'm going to catch some big ones.
All right.
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor. Y'all ready for your fishing trip tomorrow?
I've been looking forward to it for a long time.
See you when you get back.
All right,
Bye.
Well, I think I got everything cleaned up. I think it's time to go. All right, time to go. Been waiting for this trip for quite a while. Trying to catch some big fish. All right, I think I got everything I need. Should be.
Dad, I found you. I have a report. It's about our city. Can you help me with it?
I'll be glad to, Lily. I'm gonna be going on my trip. I'll be back on Monday, and we'll get started then.
Well, I kind of forgot about it, and it's kind of due on Monday.
Lily, I've been trying to plan this trip forever. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you. So much for this fishing trip.
Thank you.
All right, go get your sister. Well, Lily, I thought this would be a great place for you to start and get your report done. Infrastructure, roadways, they're an important part of the city. And back in September of last year, we did the Tustin Ranch Road Bridge extension, and it's now the gateway into Tustin Legacy. The $40 million road stretches 1.4 miles and now connects Walnut Ave through to Warner Ave. Prior to construction of this segment, Tustin Ranch Road ended at Walnut Avenue at the former Marine Corps Air Station, MCAS, from the north, and at the District Shopping Center from the south. On Saturday, November 23, 2013, the city held a ribbon cutting for this newly built bridge over Edinger Avenue to celebrate the opening of the Tustin Ranch Road Extension Project. The public was invited to participate in the celebration, and close to 800 pedestrians and bicycles took a historic walk or ride on the road before its official opening to vehicles. In February of this year, the project was awarded the 2014 Engineering Project Achievement from the Orange County Engineering Council. The Tustin Ranch Road Extension Project represents the gateway to our future. It represents access to the ongoing and future base for use of the MCAS Tustin, the future mobility needs of the region, and of course, enhancement to the Tustin legacy community, including projects with St. Anton Partners, the Irvine Company, Standard Pacific, the South Orange County Community College District, and a new home for Fire Station number 37. Soon this road will lead to further development of over 600 acres, of which will include commercial, office, retail, and transit-oriented development. The focal point of all of the legacy area is to develop a community where Tustin residents can live, work, and shop in a pedestrian-friendly environment. Well, what else does the city have?
Houses!
You're right, Emily. We have lots of houses. We have all these brand new homes being built here at Tustin Legacy, and we have our old town where we have old historic homes. So, you know, we've got the best of both worlds. So let's jump in the car and let's go take a look at them. All right, let's go, guys. Here's another great addition to your report, Lily. The Irvine Company has 533 apartments that are being developed right now, and our city council approved them just a while back, and we are going to hopefully have them completed by 2015. Another nearby residential project is the development of 225 affordable multi-family apartment units by St. Anton Partners. The construction of these units is moving right along and should be completed by the end of this year. The construction of 375 detached single-family homes by Standard Pacific Development was recently approved by the City Council. Rating is underway and model homes will be available by next April. This new development will be completed in the near future. Last summer, the City and South Orange County Community College District completed a land exchange that resulted in greater development potential within the educational village at the Tustin Legacy. South Orange County Community College District and the City are also working on a subsequent agreement that will allow the City to expand the Tustin Legacy Community Park in a more logical configuration, resulting in additional sports facilities for our residents to use. Well, Lily, as you can tell, this stuff is really exciting, and we have a lot of new development here, but one of the other really important parts of town is our old historic town. So let's jump in the van and take a ride down to Old Town and see the old historic houses. Okay? Let's go. Hi, Jeff. How are you?
Good to see you.
Hi, Sherry. How are you?
Hi.
I'm going to have my daughter Lily looking at a history of Tustin, and so one of the things that I thought would be really, really great for her to add to her report is one of our finest old historic homes. So that's why we're here today. She's going to be doing her report and hopefully get some really good information. What do you think, Lil?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, come on in.
Yeah.
The Victorian Italianate style home was built in 1875 through 1880 and originally sat in a 7-acre avocado and orange grove on West First Street here in Tustin. Barbara Ann Lewis, sister of Columbus Tustin, was the first owner of the land on First Street where the home was constructed. Current owners Jeff and Sherry Thompson had it relocated to this site in 1990 and have continually been restoring the home to its original Italianate form. It's amazing that this beautiful home still retains its basic elegance and architectural elements. This beautiful Italianate Victorian home was built in 1881 for David Hughes. He is best known for his donation of the Golden Spike that joined together the Central Pacific and Union Pacific Railroads in Utah in 1869, completing the nation's first transcontinental railway. Linda and Steve Jennings, owners of the home for many years, have taken great care to retain the character of the home. Well, thank you very, very much.
Oh, our pleasure.
We really, really appreciate it. All right. Have a good day, and thanks again. One of the things, Lily, that's also very, very important to a city is all the utilities that it needs for its residences and its businesses. In 2004, Rawlings Reservoir was taken out of service due to roof failure, increased state seismic standards, and new security requirements. The replacement project, completed in September 2013, involved demolishing the 37-year-old 4 million gallon reservoir and replacing it with 2 cylindrical 3 million gallon reservoirs on the same site. This project is a key component of Tustin's long-term storage enhancement. The new reservoir now provides improved emergency and operational water storage and ensures water availability for fire protection in surrounding areas. On February 19, 2014, at the annual awards dinner of the American Society of Civil Engineers, Orange County Branch, the City of Tustin was presented with the Water Project of the Year Award for the Rawlings Reservoir Replacement Project. The ASCE annually recognizes Orange County's finest civil engineers and projects. Lily, speaking of emergencies, you know there's one service that's near and dear to my heart, and I know you know what that is.
Shopping.
Yes. No, it's public safety.
The police department and the fire department.
That's it. You're right. All right, guys, let's go. All right, Lily, I think this is going to be great for your report. You got Fire Station 37. On March 27th, we had a great grand opening with Orange County Fire Authority coordinating the event, and we had a lot of people show up for it. It was a really, really good event, and this is a really, really great station.
With this new station, the OCFA is better able to provide a regional service delivery. This station will provide service to Tustin, Tustin Ranch, Irvine, and the Tustin Legacy development. The site location of 1 1/4 acres houses a 9,670 square foot building and provides quarters for 8 firefighters. While there's no doubt that the new Fire Station 37 is a great addition to the Tustin Legacy development, we can't forget about its past location. Previously located at Red Hill and Edinger, Fire Station 37 was originally intended to be a temporary location. That temporary station served the residents of Tustin from 2 portable buildings for 42 years.
Wow, this is going to be great for my report.
It is. It's going to be awesome. So let's now take off and let's head to Tustin Police Department. Let's go, guys. Here we are at the police department, Lily. One of my jobs as mayor, and you too, Emily, is to make sure that we have the best advanced technology and that we have all the programs that are necessary to help us keep our crime rate down. We want people to live in our city and feel safe, and the people that work and play feel safe also. Last year was outstanding. Our crime rate went down again for the 2nd year in a row, even lower than what our police chief had expected. So that's going to be some really good information for your report.
The Tustin Police Department has successfully implemented a new policing strategy, the Crime and Traffic Analysis Policing Strategy, also known as CTAPS, where the police department utilizes crime analysis information to properly allocate resources. The easy way to explain it is to say we put cops on the dots. By showing an increased presence in the highest crime areas, we effectively reduce the crime rate. Tustin Police Department was able to reduce Part 1 crimes in 2013 by 10% as compared to 2012. The chief's goal of a 5% reduction was obviously succeeded in spite of reduced staffing. It is simply a smarter way of policing. CTAPS is a department-wide conglomeration and meets monthly to review data and decide a course of action to address it.
The Tustin Police Department also created a new position, the Criminal Compliance Detective. The genesis of this position was the Governor's Prisoner Realignment Plan, aka AB 109, which went into effect in October of 2011. This detective is responsible for monitoring all probationer, parolees, sex offenders, narcotics, registrants in the city of Tustin. This detective works very closely with our gang unit, Special Investigations Unit, Orange County Probation, State Parole, and other law enforcement agencies.
A new Community Emergency Response Team, or CERT, was also created last year under the close direction of our Emergency Management Coordinator, Joe Myers. This program has been widely popular, with classes filling up almost immediately and we already have an outstanding team of citizens trained in basic first aid and CPR, light search and rescue, and disaster preparedness.
Tustin Police Department was able to reduce injury traffic collisions by 9.2% as compared to 2012. We also utilized a grant from the Office of Traffic Safety to fully fund 4 DUI checkpoints and saturation patrols throughout the year. These checkpoints have been proven to be effective in reducing the number of impaired drivers on the road, thereby reducing the number of injury traffic collisions as a result. Also, the traffic unit provides a wide variety of public education opportunities throughout the year in order to make drivers, bicyclists, and pedestrians more aware of their habits while on the roadway.
I'm sure you know Tustin's mantra, Lily, building our future and honoring our past. Sometimes honoring our past is entertaining and educational, but sometimes honoring our past is sad and difficult. We can't ever forget when an officer pays the ultimate price. So please make sure that you put that information in your report, okay?
On January 7, 2014, the Tustin Police Department held a first Wally Karp Memorial Tribute in honor of Tustin's first and only fallen officer. Officer Karp was fatally shot after responding to a call to assist an Orange County Sheriff's deputy and passed away on January 7, 1973. Officer Wally Karp was only 31 years of age. The moving event, which included a 21-gun salute and candle lighting, was attended by Officer Karp's family, the Tustin City Council, Orange County Sheriff Sandra Hutchins, and many Tustinites. Officer Wally Karp gave the ultimate sacrifice, and Tustin plans to honor his memory with an annual event.
All right, girls, next I wanted to take you to one of Tustin's many, many fantastic parks. This is really cool, isn't it? All of the parks are overseen by the best Parks and Recreations Department in Orange County. One of the things we like to do is make sure that our parks are safe and they're clean. So that way you girls can enjoy them as well as everybody else in Tustin.
For example, here at Cedar Grove Park, a small ceremony was held on August 26 for the reopening of the park's playground. The Parks and Recreation Department replaced the 15-year-old playground with brand new play equipment. The new playground features a nature-based theme with gigantic reptile play elements for 2 to 5-year-olds and climbing structures for 5 to 12-year-olds. In addition to the playground, new outdoor fitness equipment was installed to provide teens and adults with a place to stay physically fit before using the Peters Canyon trailhead.
Our Parks and Recs Department, along with some of the most generous and kind volunteers that we have in our city, oversee the Senior Center and the after-school program at Curry Thorman Center.
Our Senior Center is always hopping with activities and new programs to assist our city's seniors. One of the important needs many responsible and active seniors have is transportation. To address this, the Tustin Area Senior Center expanded its senior transportation program from 3 days of service to 5 days of service. The expansion of the service allows area seniors to move around more freely in Tustin. Seniors can use the service for doctor's appointments, errands, grocery shopping, and transportation to our Senior Center's congregate lunch program. Through a grant from OCTA, a bus was donated to the Tustin Area Senior Center that can be used for the expanded senior transportation program. In partnership with Senior Serve, the Tustin Area Senior Center served 1,300 nutritious meals on site per month to our senior population. The lunch program gives seniors the opportunity to enjoy a hot meal and make new friends.
I've been at the Senior Center for about 3 years. I work in the gift shop a couple days a week. I love it. I love the volunteers that they bring the things into me. I price them, put them out. Staff here is wonderful to work with, and the people that come and buy our merchandise is great.
I've been teaching, I was teaching for Irvine Valley College for about 30 years. I started out at a Baptist church on Red Hill and Gwen Foss Elementary School. And almost 25 years ago, when the Tustin Senior Center was opened, I started teaching here. And I had a needlepoint class and a crochet class. But now I am volunteering since I don't have classes with IVC anymore. And most of my students are knitting, some crocheting, a few needlepoint or cross stitch. But it's been very rewarding. I've made a lot of lifetime friends here, and I think the Tustin Senior Center is a beautiful place to work. There's wonderful people, wonderful staff who support us, and as I say, I've got many lifelong friends who come, and we come every Tuesday morning from 9 to 12 and have a wonderful time.
In partnership with the Tustin Unified School District, the Parks and Recreation Department offers after-school sports and summer programs for hundreds of children who live here in the southwest area of Tustin. At Curry-Thorman Schools, programs offered included basketball, soccer, arts and crafts, baseball, volleyball, flag football, and racket sports. Recreation leaders from the Tustin Family Youth Center serve as coaches and role models during the programs. Another program that the Parks and Recreation Department oversees is the Tustin Family and Youth Center. A 6,000 square foot facility is designed to serve the residents of Southwest Tustin. The center provides a full range of family and youth-oriented social, educational, and recreational programs and serves as a resource and referral center for families in need, youth at risk, and individuals seeking self-improvement and vocational opportunities.
I like coming to the youth center because my favorite thing to do here is foosball, and I also like it because they help you with your homework and you can hang out with friends.
I've been coming to the youth center since 4th grade, and I really enjoyed it because all you hear is the laughter, just people having fun while they're doing educational things. I volunteer because I want the children to experience the same feeling I had when I was coming here, because it's very nice to have a second home.
Okay, here we are in Old Town, Lily. Also vital to our Tustin community are our businesses. Businesses provide all kinds of jobs. They innovate and generate money for our local economy. And many businesses choose to come to Tustin because we're a business-friendly city and we're located centrally in Orange County. Besides a lot of new exciting businesses, did you know that there are some Tustin businesses that have been here in Old Town for over 50 years? You both up to go do a little shopping?
Yeah!
All right, let's go!
Hi, my name is John Moore. I'm the managing partner of the Black Marlin Restaurant located in the historic Tustin Garage in Old Town Tustin, which first opened back in 1915 when El Camino Real was the main road between Los Angeles and San Diego. In 1920, there was a shortage of gasoline, so cars would line up out front at the Tustin Garage waiting for their small allocation of 2 gallons of gas. This building is a very important part of Tustin history. We've been open 6 months. We're the new kid on the block, featuring fresh fish, barbecue, steaks, salad, sandwiches, open for lunch and dinner every day. Do a great champagne brunch on Sunday. And as you can tell, we have live entertainment 5 nights a week and on Sunday afternoon. So hope to see you down here at the Black Marlin.
I'm the general manager here at Creations Pizzeria. We're located in Tustin, California, and we are a hip new concept where it's build your own pizza. We follow in the tradition of Pyology and Blaze, where you can come on in and pick a pizza crust, go ahead and put your sauce, and you can customize your own ingredients. We bring in fresh whole milk mozzarella from Wisconsin. We use San Marzano style whole Italian peeled tomatoes, and we like to really strive for great customer service, a fun atmosphere, and you can customize your pizza any way you like.
Well, I've been in Tustin since 1957, And I came here and had worked down the street for about 6, 7 years. Then I worked up the street for about 12, 14 years. And they ended up in here with my good friend Bill Earls. He opened the shop in '76. I came to work here with him in '77. So I've been here. Shop's been here 38 years. I think Tustin is a great community here. I've had a lot of nice people that have gone through the shop here, and shops up and down the street when I first came here. So a lot of the old timers, some of the ones that you'll only find over there in the Tustin Museum, and they're just pictures of them. People like Butch Lambert, Oscar Lehigh. People go way back before the turn of the century.
Okay, we've been in Tustin since 1961. This is our original sign to my left. We bought the restaurant, my parents, in 1968, and they worked till we joined in. We have some of my family's original recipes. We purchased the restaurant from someone else in '68, although it has been the same name since then. We have enhanced the menu, and the city of Tustin has been a fabulous community to work with. That is the main aspect of our success. Hard work, and our family is still working all together to keep things going.
Oh, what a great place, Old Town, huh? Awesome.
All right. Yeah, it's awesome. Dad, you know, I know you can talk about this city forever, but it's getting kind of late, and I think I have everything I need for my report. And Mom's probably home. So let's go home so I can do my report.
Yeah, now I can try on all the new clothes you bought us.
All right, let's head to the car.
Hey, that was a quick fishing trip. How'd it go?
It was the best fishing trip I've ever had.
Woo!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a little bit of a snapshot of where we've been and where we hope to go. And before I talk a little bit more about some of the things that I would like to share with you, I want to pay special recognition to a lady who, like I can describe her in a million different ways, but I guess the word that I want to say has just been outstanding. Miss Stephanie Nahara, stand up, Stephanie. Stephanie was the brains behind this creation. In my mind, the executive producer. In my mind, the executive coordinator. In my mind, the executive everything. So, Stephanie, thank you very much for all of your heavy lifting and all of your work, because that product tonight was all because of you. Thank you very much. All right. I'm going to try not to get emotional, but sometimes I do. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my wife Tammy and my children Lily and Emily for their unwavering support during my 2 terms as mayor. And my wife is in the back with my daughter Lily, so could you please give them a hand? Thank you, honey. And thank you, Lil. You were the true star in that video, honey. I'd also like to thank the Murray girls, as I said, for taking time out of their busy schedule to help Dad with the filming of this year's State of the City address. To the Tustin Chamber and to Dan Trensnadell, thank you for hosting this event. Where are you, Dan? Thank you. To City Manager Jeff Parker, our great management team comprised of all of our municipal departments: public safety, community development, finance, public works, parks and recreation. Also to our elected officials and community leaders, thank you all for your dedication and hard work. To friends, new and old, thank you all for joining us today. This venue is amazing, and it's certainly a great way to be able to introduce the State of the City address. Speaking of this great location, a big thanks goes out to Peter Pizzardi and the Irvine Company for their diligent efforts in transforming this beautiful space in record time, because I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you saw this place, a couple of months ago, you wouldn't have thought this would come to fruition. So, I mean, just a tremendous effort to make sure that this was available tonight. And this is what I always call a true partnership, a partnership with business and a partnership with the city. So again, let's give them a round of applause. The Irvine Company, thank you very much. Lastly, I'd like to give a heartfelt thanks to the Tustin Unified School District and its Board of Directors for your commitment to our youth and programs. Thank you very much. As you can tell from this short video, we had a great history and a bright future for our community. I'd also like to take this moment to talk about a few additional projects and goals that I have set for 2014. In July, we anticipate the Calalea reaccreditation of the Tustin Police Department. Our police department is only the third organization in Orange County that has received national accreditation. So thank you, Chief. We continue to work on economic development through business attraction and retention. Tuesday night, at our city council meeting, we moved forward on a downtown commercial core plan, and this fall we are scheduling a business recognition lunch program. Another one of my goals was to increase transparency and outreach to our community. With that, we have completed several improvements to the lobby in City Hall, which includes new monitors, which display job openings, classes offered through Parks and Recreations, and many other opportunities. We also now offer Wi-Fi service for those doing business in City Hall. In addition, a new website is currently under construction and will be completed by the fall. Also underway is the development of a Citizens Academy to be held in the latter part of the year or early next year. Recognizing the value of our military history and veterans is near and dear to me. Last summer, the Tustin Council unanimously passed a resolution declaring every Friday in the city of Tustin to be Red Shirt Friday. Red Shirt Friday is a nationwide initiative that visibly demonstrates support for our men and women in uniform. Everyone in Tustin, including residents and visitors, is invited to embrace Red Shirt Friday. Currently, to show its respect for American soldiers who are wounded or killed in battle, a resolution was passed in February, designating the city of Tustin as a Purple Heart City. The resolution affirms Tustin's respect and honor for American soldiers who are wounded or killed in the line of duty. On a financial note, the city is one of its strongest financial positions in years, with a general fund balance that well exceeds our reserve policy of 20%. This is Tustin, ladies and gentlemen. We are Tustin, a proud and active community, and we continue to evolve into a special place in which to live, work, and raise our families. We feel at peace, secure, and fulfilled within the boundaries of our hometown, Tustin. I love this city. Serving as your mayor this last year and a half has been exhilarating. It has been uplifting and, to be honest, sometimes a little bit exhausting. I have given this job every ounce of my energy, and without question, it's been worth it. I could not do it alone. A couple of ladies who have been particularly helpful to me are Executive Coordinator Regina Blankenhorn, who is a scheduling queen. Regina, are you here? All right, stand up and let them see. Who keeps me on schedule with multiple meetings every day. Thank you very much, Regina. And someone I mentioned earlier, Stephanie Nahara, my communications guru, who works hard to make me look good. Stephanie. At this time, I'd like to ask my fellow colleagues in the City Council to come up on stage, please. All of you. Come on, Becky. That'd be good. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, without the support of these 4 dedicated individuals, we could not have accomplished what we've done. The decisions that we have made have been thoughtful and prudent, and that is why we can proclaim that we are Tustin, a great city with a quality of life. So please give my colleagues a round of applause. Thank you so much for inviting me out. It's been an honor and a privilege to work with these 4. Thank you. You don't get it yet, sorry. You didn't have to leave, but okay. That's all right. Be seated. Okay, in closing, I'm glad I was able to keep it together. To paraphrase Ronald Reagan, and today is 10th anniversary of his passing, so I thought this quote was very appropriate, or paraphrase. I've said it before, I'll say it again. America and Tustin's best days are yet to come. Our proudest moments are yet to be. Our most glorious achievements are just ahead. Thanks to all of you for making Tustin the best city in Orange County. God bless America, and God bless the city of Tustin. Thank you.
Well, that pretty much concludes our festivities for this evening. I would like to give one more thanks for a couple of people who did an outstanding job on this event. Former Chair Jonathan Stone. Jonathan, are you here? He's in the back working. Elise Perkins, Lindbergh McPherson. This is the committee that helped put this event together. We really appreciate all your help. That about wraps it up. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, council members. Thank you, City. See you next year.